Art laboratory setup.
Focus on three key areas. The primary function of an art laboratory is to provide an optimal environment for gametes, embryos, and sperms. For setting up an art laboratory, which is very efficient and safe, there are major key areas. The first one is place and requirements. In that location, first of all, we have to see the location, the design, equipments, consumables, and media. The second one is the embryologist and gynecologist also. The third one is the protocols or procedures. In these, the laboratory manual, standard operating protocols, and quality control. The place location of a laboratory. For choosing the location, it is very crucial for setting up a laboratory with high standards. The IVF laboratory should be safe, non-toxic, and pathogen free environment. It should be stable, good air quality, non toxic also. The major area of concern is negative impact of poor air quality on embryonic development. Ideally, the laboratory should be away from the polluted areas like industries, parking areas, eh, like all these in which no traffic should be, high volume of traffic should be there. The designer should firstly determine if the building site will undergo any renovation, demolition, or major changes of any kind in the foreseeable future. City planning should also be reviewed. Regulatory conditions are of paramount importance in maintaining consistent success rates. Therefore, careful consideration should be given when choosing the location for setting up an art. Design. The design of the laboratory should be logically planned according to the projected workload, anticipated, and should be adjacent to the procedure room or operating theater. It should be The design of the laboratory is extremely crucial with regards to structural design and environmental design. In environmental design, it is to ensure that the quality of ambient air is optimum and highly sterile for all procedures and eliminate volatile organic compounds and chemical air contaminants in the laboratory. The structural design refers to the layout of the laboratory for specification with regards to bench, height, flooring, lighting, equipment. Environmental designs. Highly sterile air in the laboratory is achieved by heating, ventilation, air condition system, that is HVAC, and AHU, air handling unit. Highly efficient particulate air HEPA filters or ultra low penetration air should be placed on the ceiling of the laboratory. HEPA filters would eliminate dust and heavy particle, germs, and bacteria and are eliminated by using high output UV lamp. According to the period, we have to call engineers and always check for the testing of the lab, and HEPA filter must be changed. There should be at least 18 air exchanges per hour. The laboratory should be pressurized to prevent air from adjacent rooms entering the laboratory. The chemicals released by new constructions and furnishing in the laboratory can be reduced by burning in. A typical burn-in consists of increasing the temperature of the new area by 10 to 20 degrees Celsius and increasing the ventilation rate. The combination of elevated the temperature and higher air exchange aids in the removal of volatile organics. All lighting and some auxiliary equipment should turn on and left running the whole time. Same burn-in principle applies to newly purchased incubators. To remove volatile organics is important in the critical microenvironment of the incubator. This is hygrometer. It should be always there in the lab. Xander Coda filters for air purifier, HEPA filters, the UV lamp. After each and every procedure, we should switch on the UV lamp for about 10 to 15 minutes. The structural design. Walls of the laboratory should be painted with non-odor emitting. There should be no odor, no toxicity. glossy non-vaporizing paint. Water-based paint formulated with low VOC potential. Ceiling should be solid. Floor should be slip-proof, preferably vinyl, which is easy to clean. Epoxy paints are generally preferred as this material offers improved washability and durability. Lighting should be adjustable and should have enough electrical outlets. All important equipments like incubators, micromanipulators, refrigerator, freezing machine, LAF, laminar air flow should have an uninterrupted power supply with trigger alarm features. Cupboards and tabletops should be laminated with matte finish that is washable and made of heat resistant material. There should be wall mounted hygrometer displaying the ambient temperature and humidity levels of the lab.